Welcome back to Pumpktoberfest and our pumpkin patch where we are trying all the pumpkin beers of the season. It's a very dark, spooky place, which means I don't understand why Nella is dressed like a princess.
It's Snow White.
Yes, I see that.
That movie terrified me when I was 2 years old.
Okay, if you had dressed like the witch, I would have understand, but not Snow White herself.
But she's practically a gothic heroine.
No. You want to see how to do dark and creepy? Here, let me show you an example. Hey, Todd, get over here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This fits the ambiance.
But he dresses like that all the time.
Exactly.
So, hi. What you up to?
Oh, we're drinking beer.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm not really a beer person.
Oh, wait. I know just the thing. Miss Snow White, why don't you take a bite of the poison apple and let's drink some pumpkin cider?
Well, I guess they do say to pick your poison.
That's Mackenzie's, Harpoon, and Doc's Draft. There, that's the name of one of your little dwarfs. You want this.
Oh, cool.
Pumpkin Patch Show.
Harpoon Pumpkin Cider. Now, we've tried a Harpoon before. UFO, they're unfiltered, and this is their cider. It is 4.8% ABV.
Well, also a wonderful thing about cider is that it is gluten-free. So for any of you out there that suffer from gluten sensitivity, this is definitely the alcohol you want to sort of jump on.
And also, it's delicious. I love ciders. I used to hate beer. Gradually, I came to like beer, as you can tell.
You're
but
welcome.
Before I liked beer, I loved cider. Cider was kind of my gateway alcohol.
The great thing about cider in America is that it does have a rich history that we've sort of forgotten after Prohibition. But like even John Adams, the second president of our country, made mention of the fact that he thought it was incredibly healthy for people to drink a jigger of hard cider every day in the morning.
Wise man.
Yes.
Oh, well, I must be pretty damn healthy then.
Yeah.
You drink a jigger of cider?
Well, not a whole jigger, but...
But you like ciders, right?
Yeah, ciders are something that I like. Okay.
First, the smell.
And spicy.
Oh, I can't really smell anything through the mask.
No, be honest, be honest.
It doesn't have much of a smell.
I smell spice.
I smell nothing.
It's very thin almost.
Yeah. It tastes watered down.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's some, it reminds me a little of cheap wine. Like the kind you get that you shouldn't drink, but you do because you're sad.
The Carlo Rossi of ciders.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would drink like a whole thing of this and not be drunk because it's so watery. What was the?
4.8, so it's not nothing.
Yeah, that's not the greatest cider I've ever had. I'll take it if you don't want it.
It's also, if you want to top off, it's also
you
not.
can kill that.
It's not very apple-y, nor is it very pumpkin-y.
Yeah, I don't taste much of it. I taste cold liquid.
Yeah, that's some box wine stuff.
It's no. Why don't what it tastes like? It tastes like when you pour out a glass of apple juice and then like you've drunk until like an half inch at the bottom of the glass and you forget that the liquid's there and then you fill it up with water and then you take a drink and you're like, oh, I forgot to rinse out the apple juice.
Nice apple tinted water. Oh, Harpoon.
Oh.
Did you not like the other one either? Or?
No, I like the UFO.
Yeah,
the
UFO was fun.
Beer was good. This is a New England harvest. We combine pumpkins, fresh apples, and seasonal spices to craft this pure and natural cider. Well, pure, I guess.
I'm guessing we're just finding this problem of a brewery trying to branch out into ciders and having a weak go at it.
This is craft cider with something special. Pumpkins and subtle spicing. Yes, subtle.
Yeah, that's some fanciest
Non-existent
stuff right
is
there.
the word I'd more go for.
Sure goes down easy.
It does. This is very drinkable. I mean, if you're the kind of person who doesn't like the taste of beer, doesn't like the taste of alcohol, this might be the drink for you. It's very watery while still being sweet and having some flavor. It's not disgusting, but it's definitely not the kind of flavor we were hoping for. So,
no. This gets a 0 on all the scales.
yeah. Drink this if you want apple juice water.
Holy shit, we didn't even use the word pumpkin once, did we?
No.
I certainly didn't detect any pumpkin.
No. Next.
On a scale of pumpkin to squash or whatever it was, squash to pie, that rates I don't know, air.
Air.
Oh, well, obviously I'm gonna survive this experiment as there was neither apples nor pumpkin in this, so bring on your next one, witch.
Pumpkin patch show.
Mackenzie's hand-pressed pumpkin jack hard cider. So this is a relatively new brand, right?
Yeah, no, they only really started distributing in 2011. While the company that created Mackenzie's has a history of cider making that goes back 160 years, this brand itself, Mackenzie's, is brand new. Also a New York brand. Yay, New York, go upstate.
It's 5.0% ABV. And I've never tried it before, so let's see how it is.
All right. Also, this one's hard to get your hands on, too, because it is such a new brand.
Already a better color than the last one. It's
Yeah.
definitely more cider looking.
Smell it. The smell is
wow.
just... Already, you get the spice and the pumpkin right there.
So you don't like it?
No, oh, we're not supposed to wait. Better do it again.
Gosh, you must really hate that
Oh my
there,
God.
Todd. Oh, right?
Oh my
This
god.
is it. This is kind of everything we wanted in a pumpkin cider. It is on the sweeter side of ciders, very sweet, without being cloying on the tongue. I personally like dry ciders, almost like champagne-like, but this has a lovely balance to it and is really a treat.
See, I like ciders that are like Martinelli's, but alcoholic. And this isn't as fruity as that, but oh my god, this is so good.
This is it's liquid pie. It's a pumpkin pie that's bubbly.
It's a 5 on the pie squash
Yeah.
scale. And it blends the apple and the pumpkin and the spice so well. It's like they got together and had a beautiful baby in a glass.
I mean, compared to the other one that we found that was really high on our pie scale, it's definitely not as full-bodied as that being a beer. It's lighter and it's crisper, but if you're not a beer fan, if you like ciders, this is where it's at. Oh my god, Mackenzie's, thank you for coming into my life.
Right? I'm gonna have to hit this up more often. Everyone,
I'm
stock
feeling
Mackenzie's.
Yeah.
So you feeling poisoned yet?
If by you mean I'm starting to lose feeling in my extremities, then yes, I might be.
Pumpkin patch show.
Doc's Draft Pumpkin Hard Apple Cider. So Doc's Draft makes a lot of ciders, and every pumpkin season they come out with a pumpkin version. And I've tried it before, and I've had mixed feelings. It's 6% ABV, and it always comes in this nice wine-sized bottle, practically.
Well, that makes sense as the Warwick Winery, they got their start in an orchard, and then they started with 3 wines and a cider, and then actually expanded into distillery. And they became the first distillery in the Hudson Valley since Prohibition.
They say they grow apples, they know cider, so we'll see.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Doc's regular cider. I find it a little too pungent, but I haven't tried the pumpkin one yet, so let's see how this goes.
That is very light. That's champagne
Ooh.
colored.
Yeah.
They say they use champagne yeast to excite the senses, so maybe that's a good thing.
What I like is, I find Doc champagne to have a very almost skunky smell, but this doesn't. It's very clear, very crisp, and not really smelling the pumpkin though.
I don't smell any spices. I mean, it smells crispy like apples, but it's definitely a lot more carbonated than the others.
Yeah.
And it's very fizzy.
I mean, this is a great cider. I would drink this. I mean, of all the Docs I've tried, this is the one I would drink. I'm just not getting any pumpkin out of it.
It's got a warmer flavor than the other Docs, I think. What do you think?
It's fine.
Fine. I mean, everything's gonna...
It's such a delicate palate.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys do it like this. Just drink it.
It's for science. It's for science, Todd.
Will it get
Try
you drunk?
again. Well, 6.0%, so that's more than the
So
last
for
one.
those of you at home who are like, Todd, and you're tasting, don't gulp it down. Smell it first. Try to get that aroma into your headspace. Then start with a sip. Treat it like a wine. Let it sit in your mouth, swirl it around your tongue, let it hit all the taste buds, then swallow it down and see what flavor it leaves in the back of your throat and up into your mouth. Because what's interesting is sometimes a lot of beers and ciders have a different flavor once it's left your mouth, and you're almost left with the ghost of a completely different thing. Not really happening here,
I've got a ghost of apples. I taste apples more than anything else with this.
Apples is definitely the strongest thing going on here. I'm not feeling any pumpkin or pumpkin spices. It's a beautifully balanced apple cider in and of itself, though, and I would definitely drink it again.
And, I don't usually buy the other docks, but I would buy this. This is the superior of the docks.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried the pear.
Too. Like, this is only $5 for this big bottle, usually. Probably even less where you live.
Yeah. I've tried the pear. I've tried the apple. Their pumpkin is honestly the best dock cider I've had so far, so well done.
There's cinnamon there. But it tastes like cinnamon apples, not like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Tastes like apple pie. I got some apple pie.
Yeah.
There's some apple in there.
There's an apple pie in this glass.
And there's some cider in it.
I'm so glad we brought you on for your expert opinion.
So, a delicious apple pie in a glass, definitely like a -1 on the pumpkin scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were talking about. Drink it like wine. I do drink it like I drink wine.
Get out. Get out. You're not going to appreciate it.
Like a fine $4 bottle of beer.
Like a $2 chuck.
So of the three, which do we like the best? Oh,
it's so hard.
how will I choose?
Mackenzie's. Mackenzie's, you did good.
I like that Mackenzie's one.
Mackenzie's, you did the impossible task of taking a fruit and combining it with another fruit and having the first fruit actually not get overwhelmed by the second fruit. Well done.
You fruity bastard.
You fruity bastard. Well done.
We like you.
So if you're looking for a cider that has a little something extra to get into the reason for the season, definitely pick up Mackenzie's.
But Doc's isn't bad either. I would steer clear of Harpoon. Sorry,
Yeah.
Harpoon. Just, there's nothing there.
Stick to beer. It's okay. We still love you.
Yeah, the UFO still at the top of my list.
Okay, next time I've got a great costume, I promise. Like, I'm serious.
You said that last time.
It will strike terror into the hearts of men.
Okay. Tear into the hearts of men. I like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Pumpkins, 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 pumpkins.
I bet this stuff would taste good even warm.
It does.
It's even good when warm.
Oh darn, we had to drink 2 bottles of it because the camera wasn't on for the cold bottle.
Gosh darn. No, it's not gonna make it. I lost me eye in the beer wars.